throwing fucking luggage, bro. I'm supposed to be on the damn court there, not doing the work, bro. I be letting people influence me, bro. That's all it is. I gotta stop that shit.
How somebody influence you?
But my cousin AJ and Miles, they waiting for my stepdad, and I'm telling Miles, you done did this shit before, brother. If you do last, bitch, everybody gonna bum rush and we ain't gonna get on. And the nigga had the pump up. And he called, he just went, man. Nobody was quick around the quarter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm finna go I'm like, I just chill out, chill.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
That's how you know.
And the Longhorns will look to 11 to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lanning. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at
Yeah, keep doing the same dumb shit over and
So
over.
LSU's offense will get first crack at it today.
That ain't your forte.
Yeah, I understand, though. I do some shit now.
You gonna keep beating yourself over and over.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 37. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not
Turning it on! Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it out.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. Sends it back in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a...
Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To throw, it's West. Safe completion on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think the offensive coordinators out there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's West. Here's the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's McMillan. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes a grab for a big play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Tiger! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to get the corner. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Texas offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
LSU 38, Texas 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The lone back's got it. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Leaves it with the back. To the 15. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pushes ahead. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Back to pass, it's Bloomberg. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he's going to bring it out, and he pumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Leaves it with the running back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm